Jamie Black of the Lust Boyz, lead singer, maybe frontman. I don't know if I know how to sing. It's kind of a stretch. I don't know, other than that, we're just kind of rock and roll.
Say a mix between Motorhead and the New York Dolls. Maybe, hopefully.
Our original songs, they are influenced from, I guess, as cheesy as maybe life, but I mean, seeing that we're sleazy assholes, there's a whole lot to write about in rock and roll style. Sex, drugs, women. Not a whole lot about rock and roll. We say rock and roll every once in a while. Try not to box ourselves in. They're really raunchy and raw, faster than, say, Aerosmith. We did the cover thing a while ago, did the whole Whiskey Wednesdays, rocked out a lot of covers, and decided, hey, we might just have to be a real band, and now we're doing all originals. We're actually recording our new album right now, sick, Underground Revolution, with a new record coming out. We're hoping to make art and sleeve, just pictures of us getting sucked up on stage. Absolutely.
We're the Lust Boyz, we share everything. Debauchery everywhere!
Fucking Nick and Neon.
Yeah! Tom Thrust! Bitches! Benny Blitz! I'm good.
And who can forget Jamie motherfucking Black?
Us groupies are very, very fanatical, and as one member of the band said, with the Lust Boyz, we share everything. So I don't think there's one groupie that hasn't had a taste of a few of the other members.
Whoever said it was easy living sleazy? I still got my V card. And yeah, it's no lie.
Nick and Neon is a virgin.
Let the world know.
Dude, what's that shit we used to eat all the time?
Wait.
Cocaine.
Pussy! Yeah, the second.
Okay, Jack Daniels.
I don't know, Lust Boyz Rider. I think it's fucking
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Cocaine.
Lots of cigarettes.
Lots of cocaine.
Tons of cigarettes.
Cocaine.
Titties.
Yeah, they can be detachable titties. Absolutely. Well, you can take them anywhere you want, right? They're Travelon.
Yeah.
Can you package sleaze?
We're the Lust Boyz, and you're watching Absolute Underground TV.
Ivar from Enslaved. We're at the Rickshaw Theatre in Vancouver for Absolute Underground TV. We're going to talk about Enslaved's newest release and see how their tour across Canada and down to the States is going. Good for you so far, having a good time?
Very much so. We totally love playing in Canada. We've only played East Coast shows before. So this is the first time we've been nagging our booking agent, to get us on the tour to go to the West Side. And we've been doing that now. This is the third show, and it's awesome. Canadian fans are, they're among the best, the finest.
Yeah, so we want to tell us a bit about the new album.
it's going really well. We're getting so much good feedback on the album, both from good reviews and all that. That's one thing, but especially from the listeners that's been following Enslaved many years. We're getting new listeners, and I guess the real test is doing them live, like we're doing now. We're doing 3 songs from the new album on every show, and the response is just overwhelming.
With Canadian cities, do you find that the fan response is as genuine as it is in Europe? Like, do you get as good of a reaction from the crowd as you do in your home country?
Absolutely. For me, Canada falls into the same category as, you know, when Enslaved are playing Norway or the UK and France. I would say that's our, like, the wildest places to be playing. You know, we get good responses other places too, but if you go to like Sweden, Denmark, Germany, those places, people are a little bit more sort of, you know, inhibited in a sense. You know, they like it, but it's more of giving an applause and nodding your head.
Yeah.
Well, in these countries I'm mentioning, including Canada, they seem to be more able to let loose and sort of get into it. You know, played Edmonton. There was two. I never seen that before. There was 2 mosh pits going on, like
awesome.
One left and right, and like that's totally wild. Never seen that
Edmonton
before.
representing. Awesome. Good to hear. And yeah, it's actually a good lead into the next question. With the festivals over there, because you guys play a lot of the open air festivals in Europe. It's something that I'd like to see get developed more in Canada. It's more of a independent, smaller shows here, and like I've got friends that go over and they come back from like Hellfest and Wacken.
Yeah, we keep meeting Canadians at Wacken.
Yeah, and it's the feedback that I get. Like I know my main plan for next summer is to go hit every open air festival that I can in Europe. Out of all the supporting shows and tours that you've done in the last few years, what would you say is your personal favorite that you've done? Like, who have you gone on the road with that you've enjoyed the tour the most with? Like last year, you guys were out with Opeth.
Yeah. These tours are actually quite similar in the sense, you know, Opeth and Dimmerborger are really different bands, almost opposite, you know, with Dimmerborger with their orchestral music and samples and everything, and Opeth being such a 70s instrument freak band. But it's the same in the sense that they're very professional bands. They have respect for other bands. So we never have the feeling of being treated as support or inferior or anything. They brought us on the tour because they like our music.
You guys have released, how's it doing chart-wise? Are you guys in the European metal charts seem to recognize black metal and progressive metal and such a lot more than over here? They don't.
Yeah.
It's not too many metal bands that make any kind of a chart with the exception of top 500 in Billboard or something, right? Whereas European bands seem to get noticed a little bit more and gain a bit more respect.
It's been like the Norwegian charts, definitely our best. We went in on the 11th place. That's like the Norwegian Billboard. So that was a big thing for us. That's really high for a band that's so extreme, I would say. And for the first time we actually made it into the German charts, which is a very tough market. And normally they're more into like the traditional bands. Enslaved is perhaps a little bit too experimental at times. But this time I think we hit something with the Germans. So that was a record for us. We did well in the first week of the North American sales. It was really good, better than ever before. And I don't remember, it wasn't in the top 200 obviously, but it was really high in like the newcomer or heat seeker or whatever they call it. So yeah, it's never been better.
Yeah, it's good to hear because that means the little hard work that you guys do when you're not out hard working on the road, when you're hard work writing and stuff, paying off, not just emotionally and spiritually or whatever in your playing and stuff, but in the results as well, right?
The Bears were not drunk in vain.
Yeah, there you go. Always got the ulterior motives and support.
Thanks for checking out Enslaved for the first time. Hope you're gonna like it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the set. I'll be within the first few falling down rows.
Good.
So it's Darren, aka Reverend Death, for Absolute Underground with Ivar from Enslaved.
Hey, this is Ivar Björnsson from Enslaved, Norway. You're watching Absolute Underground TV.
from Montreal. Yeah. These guys have come all the way out here to visit us. They were here in June. They've come out again.
We don't stop ever.
Never.
We are the damned with blood on our hands.
I've got Renee here, and I've got Colin here, and Pat, the new drummer, is busy doing rails with some hot babes.
Oh, smart single file, we're not in denial. With blood on the brain, we go with the smile.
Guys, how did you find the show tonight? Did you have a good time?
It was good. It was,
Yeah.
some people got their fucking like.
Yeah, it's people got their fucking teeth knocked out.
Yeah. In Europe this summer as well, so can you tell me a little about how that was? Cause
I can tell you that fucking like Mr. Colin, like in Champs-Élysées in France was like, you want to reenact or something?
No, I'm not gonna reenact. on the Champs-Élysées, the most famous street in all of fucking France, I fucking dropped trowel, bottle of wine in one hand, cigarette, middle finger out in the other,
Attaboy,
running
attaboy.
for one like full tilt down the fucking boulevard.
Yeah.
Everything out.
Just because you could, or what?
Just
Did you drink some Mexicanos or what?
No Mexicanos. It's all French wine.
Last night I woke up covered in sweat. I saw that girl again. She was bloody and wet. Last hour driving was on my way home. Then I looked in the rearview. Was not alone. Screaming, I've been screaming on the corners of streets in my nightmares. I see her everywhere.
Talk a little bit about the newest album.
Zombie Nation.
Zombie Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how are you guys finding that's being received as compared to the first album that was put out?
It's really nice.
It's the best
Yeah.
yet. Honestly, it's the best yet.
Yeah, it's got a lot of really good songs on it. You guys played a lot of really good hits.
You got a lot of fucking slap bass on this.
Yeah, well, I love that solo you do with just the one note. It's like basil. I've always been wondering. You do the cover on that album.
Oh, Depeche Mode.
The Depeche Mode cover.
Yeah. Enjoy the silence. Yeah.
Why did you choose that cover?
I don't know. You know what? Yeah. Because we went to England. We went to England and like Depeche Mode's from England,
Yeah.
and we wanted to like just bash the psychobilly a little more, like
It's
not a psychobilly song. It's not like anything.
Yeah,
you know?
the psychobillies in England are really, really hard to please because they're English and the meteors are English, and to them,
And that is true, though. That's really
what
true,
it is.
man. If you don't have like double slot guitar on that and like good old rockabilly songs a little faster, they don't like it. So we decided to go a little further than that.
You guys are back, so you guys are just like, you never stop.
No.
You don't. You take like maybe 2 weeks at home, maybe
Yeah,
if you're
that's
lucky,
what it
and
is.
you just
That's
keep
what it
going.
is.
That's fucking
We just
awesome.
keep on going, man. I
Yeah.
think since April now.
Yeah.
Since April.
Yeah.
Since we came.
With a couple of weeks break, but
And that's like, that's everybody's dream, man. Anybody who ever plays in a band wants
Except
to be able
Flipper,
to do
though.
it.
Because Flipper's like, oh no.
fuck you.
But you know what?
I played four bands. Four bands.
You can tell. Anybody can be these assholes. Anybody can be these assholes. You just gotta have what it
Can I add
takes.
that John guy? We used to play together when we were like.
Anyways, I'm Edge Trash. I'm here with the Brains. I'm the Hydrophonics. Fucking rights, absolute underground motherfucker.
Hey, oh, we gotta go. Let the blood start running, let it go, so we coming. Hey, oh, we gotta go. I'm René de la Muerte. Et je suis Colin the Dead. Et on parle ici ce soir en français un petit peu, ok? On vient de Montréal, we're the fucking Brains. Et on est à quelle télé? Et vous regardez Absolute Underground Télévision. This is a public service announcement.
Punk is it. That's it.
With guitar!
The Punk Show, sponsored by Anarchy, Rage, and Spit, and only at thezone.fm.
Put on your fucking goggles. When I'm out at the bar and the band sounds like shit, I buy a triple whiskey and take a fucking hit. When you buy my 3 and they sound good to me, wake up in the morning and I bought their CD. Because I'm ear goggles. Ear goggles. Don't trust a fucking word from David Dupree.
Hi guys, I'm Stephanie here with Absolute Underground TV with Paul of Cradle of Filth. Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
So how's the tour going?
It's going well, actually. There's been really good attendance. Everything's going smoothly at the moment, which is a first for us. I mean, there's a lot of people ill on the bus at the moment.
Ooh, like the flu? Or...
Everything. Everything. You know, it's just starting to hit me today as well, so.
You guys have been labeled as like an extreme black metal kind of group, but over the years you've gone away. How would you describe yourselves now?
We're a metal band. Simple as. We've always been a metal band. But there's been so many tags flown around, it's quite comical to be honest. You know, and like nobody just seems to accept the fact that we're just a metal band. You know, which is kind of weird. You know, I've seen arguments on forums and God knows what of people like, no, they're this band and they're this, and they're like, the last one was like some weird like gothic vampiric something or other. You know what I mean? So what the hell's that? You know? I mean, plus also I think it's the fact that, especially with magazines and journalists, you know, they can't physically like talk about us or review anything about us unless we're compared to anything else, you know? And so we have to be categorised and put in these pigeonholes, you know. But yeah, no, we've always said that we're just like a metal band or extreme metal band. I wouldn't say about goth or anything like that, you know. I mean, yeah, we've got like there's dark overtones to our stuff, music-wise, especially with all the orchestral stuff and that, you know. I wouldn't really call it goth or even like that, you know. Not the goth that I grew up with, anyhow.
Yeah. You guys were nominated for a Grammy back in 2005. How do you think that more extreme forms of metal have sort of made their way to the spotlight in the mainstream?
I don't think it's actually made it there personally, not properly, not yet. You know, there's a lot of bands out there which could quite easily get to that point. But I think personally, society nowadays that's never going to happen. You know, I mean, even like yeah, fair enough, Metallica made it. But they seriously changed their music to do it, you know, and from what it was like from, I don't know, Master of Puppets to like whatever their new stuff is now, because I don't listen to it. But yeah, it's completely different, you know. But I don't know, I don't think it will happen, you know, and as like a band like us, we're not going to change to do it. You know, well, we physically can't change to do it, you know, we refuse to anyhow. But I mean, if there's any bands out there that actually do break it open and like for the extreme bands to go through, yeah, hats off, you know, yeah, good on them, if it works.
Speaking of dark imagery, I hear that you have a hand in the artwork?
For the band, I don't do the album artworks and stuff. I just like with Dan, with like the t-shirt designs and stuff. Also, like we've got a new DVD coming out, so I'll be doing the artwork for that. So the thing is, I can't really do, well, I can do the artwork, but it's like when I do a lot of the writing for like the band as well, it's just I can't do two things at once because it's just like the time just isn't there, you know. But no, I do like, yes. So I've got like a dark art project up and running. It's called Vomitorium. It's I sell prints. I've actually just been approached by a few merchandise companies asking if I consider having my artwork on t-shirts and stuff for retail. So we'll see how that goes.
There's been some lineup changes in the past. You left in 1996. Why did you choose to come back?
Coming back because Danny actually called me and asked me to come back. but I wasn't going to come back. But yeah, like, no, Dan called me up and asked me to do it. I recorded a B-side track on Cradle of Enslaved EP. And yeah, it's pretty much from then on. I joined the band in about like 91, 92. On the first album, we recorded Dusk, and then we decided to like go separate ways because of some weird stuff that was going on. The weird stuff kind of went, but there's always be weird stuff in bands. But no, it's all good though. It's good. Everybody's got their head down and like treating it like a professional outfit, which is how it should be treated. You know, and yeah, everybody's all on the same page and like all just like striving for the same thing.
All right, so thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Paul from Cradle of Filth, and you're watching Absolute Underground TV.